This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 1634. 5 Ultimate Health Tips from the Top Experts by Josh Anderson of DIYactive.com. And I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, happy Monday and a very happy Valentine's Day to you. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I act as your narrator of the best health and fitness blogs, all for free, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. And don't forget, we have lots of shows covering a bunch of different topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily in any podcast app to find them. And with that, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. 5 Ultimate Health Tips from the Top Experts by Josh Anderson of DIYactive.com. The ultimate health tips that work. These days, there is simply so much health information thrown at us that we seriously can get confused. Whatever happened to a simplified fitness view that didn't take a PhD to understand? From fitness to lifestyle to everything in between, we got 5 of the biggest health experts in the world to give their ultimate health tips. You'll definitely want to hear this. Ultimate health tips, helping you get fit. Exercise, nutrition, lifestyle, mental health, and sleep. These are the 5 most important parts of your overall health that you should be conscious of, and not just one, but all of them. There's no point in being incredibly cut if you are so tired from lack of sleep that you can't stay awake at work, right? That's why it's a combination of these practices that results in the ultimate healthy life. That's why I asked 5 of the biggest experts in the world to lend a hand and give us their thoughts on one of these respective subjects. I didn't want a book on each subject either, just a simplified, quick hit sort of response that can be quickly read and implemented about the most important aspects on the mentioned subjects. And they didn't disappoint. Here are our 5 ultimate health tips. Tip number 1, exercise overall by Obi Obadike, world-renowned celebrity fitness expert. A couple of things to stay healthy. Exercise at least a minimum of 3 times a week for 30 minutes a day. Try to eat and incorporate veggies and fruits in at least half of your daily meals. Do the best you can to minimize your junk food intake to maybe 1 to 2 days a week. Minimize your alcohol and soda intake to the best of your ability. Try to associate yourself with positive, healthy people because their lifestyle health habits will rub off on you. We as adults are very impressionable and can be easily influenced by people that have negative or positive lifestyle habits. So why not associate yourself with people that have positive lifestyle habits that can influence you to make consistent, healthy lifestyle decisions? Tip number 2, nutrition, by Robert Irvine, celebrity chef and author of Fit Fuel. Listen to your body. We say that so often that I think a lot of people lose sight of what it really means. To me, it means finding foods and a way of cooking and eating that work best for you. Your body responds to everything you eat and gives you feedback on whether or not it's working, if you can slow down and pay attention to what it's telling you. Try doing it this way. When you change your diet or try a particular food, monitor how you look and feel 30 minutes later, 3 hours later, the next day, and so on. If a particular diet or food doesn't agree with you, you might start to bloat, feel sluggish or shaky, have trouble digesting and eliminating, lose strength in the gym, and so on. When you found the right way of eating, you shouldn't feel any of those things. You should feel the opposite. So just because you've read about a new diet trend or superfood that all the experts agree is the greatest thing to do, remember that your reaction to it might be quite different. There is no catch-all that is best for everyone. It takes work on the part of the individual to find what works for them. Nutrition is a highly individual thing. Stay mindful of what you're doing and how your body speaks to you, and you'll find the very best thing for you, and you alone. Tip number 3, lifestyle, by Bashira Ahmad, celebrity fitness expert. When it comes to lifestyle, I am a firm believer that your highest level of health will be achieved as you get closer to your natural state of existence. The food and drink that you ingest will take care of your body if they are as natural as possible. The exercises that you choose will make you stronger, more flexible, and increase overall mobility if they are designed to work with the natural physicality of your body. Bottom line, Mother Nature knows best. Tip number 4, by Joan Pagano, celebrity fitness trainer and best-selling author of Strength Training Exercise for Women. Controlling stress is a key factor in mental well-being. Free your mind from stress by managing your resources, your health, energy, time, space, and money within your personal limits. Eat nutritious foods and be consistent with exercise. Get enough rest and pace yourself so that your energy is sustainable. Avoid overextending your commitments beyond what your schedule can handle. Organize your personal space and keep it free of clutter. Always spend within your budget. Your mental outlook is as positive as the choices you make every day. And tip number 5, sleep, by Joel Harper, celebrity trainer and author of Mind Your Body. Sleep is endlessly fascinating to scientists, probably because no one has yet been able to determine exactly what happens when we sleep. What we do know is that when you're tired, your cells don't absorb glucose from your bloodstream as well as they should, and your fatigue zaps your self-control. Sleep allows your brain to consolidate the happenings of your day and replenish your reserves. During sleep, the cells in your body and brain rejuvenate and repair themselves. If you're still not convinced that you need to change or improve your sleep habits, then review the benefits that healthy rest yields, like lose weight and curb hunger, strengthen your immune system health, reduce anxiety and depression, and increase happiness and energy. When it comes to the amount of sleep you should get, it depends on the person. It is all about listening to your body and what feels right. No one can tell you how many hours. Only you can tell yourself what sleep cycle leaves you feeling energized. Wrap up. Fitness doesn't have to be incredibly confusing. It just needs to be understandable and therefore easy to implement. That's where these ultimate health tips from the leading experts come into play. Pick one, try to tackle it, and don't move on to the next one until you've conquered it. That sounds better than jumping from health fad to health fad, right? You just listened to the post titled 5 Ultimate Health Tips from the Top Experts by Josh Anderson of DIYactive.com. No one knows what you're looking for in a doctor better than you, and no one's better at giving you the tools to find the perfect doctor than Zocdoc. The people who created Zocdoc found the major pain points in healthcare, all the things that weren't working, and said, enough. And they made booking a great doctor surprisingly pain-free. I've seen the app, and they make it really easy to find a doctor because you can read up on local doctors, get verified patient reviews, and see what other real humans had to say about their visit. So when you walk into that doctor's office, you're set up to see someone in your network who gets you. Zocdoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. Go to Zocdoc.com/OHD and download the Zocdoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/OHD. Zocdoc.com/OHD. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. The sleep discussion reminded me of something that's been making headlines lately. Supposedly, scientists have discovered that our medieval ancestors' sleeping patterns were very different from ours. Instead of sleeping for large chunks of time, like 6 to 8 hours like we are supposed to do now, they slept in what they're calling 2 shifts, meaning they would sleep for a couple of hours sometime before 8 p.m., and then stay awake between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. before falling asleep again. After this second sleep, they wouldn't wake up until dawn. Now, some scientists believe this is how we as human beings have slept for thousands of years. But before we make the assumption that our ancestors knew best, we of course have to look at the science first. What we know now, based on years of sleep studies, is that our bodies need time to reach that deeper REM sleep. This is restorative sleep. It's what makes us feel refreshed the next day. Now, to get to this phase of sleep and come out of it feeling refreshed, it usually requires 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Again, That's what we know right now. Could sleeping in 2 shifts be better for the body? Well, we need to actually study it to know for sure. But as today's article mentioned, if let's say you struggle with sleep and you want to try something new because you just have never been able to sleep well, maybe try sleeping in 2 shifts and see how you feel. But I wouldn't say everyone should try this until we have more studies to know whether this is actually helpful. All right, that'll do it from me for today. I hope you have a great start to your week. Wishing you a very happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get to spend time today with those that you love, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.